right, everybody. Sorry we're a few minutes early. We got the lanes oiled quick, and honestly, we're a few minutes behind on the day, but we're going to make up a little time here as we have all our bowlers on the lanes. We should be finishing with practice in under a minute. We'll give you the run-through of the players, where they are in the standings. 4 games of additional qualifying. They're going to be piling onto their pin totals from the qualifying round. And then after we get through the 4 games of this Cashers round, we will be onto our step ladder. Top 4 players advance to that step ladder, and that'll be about 15 minutes after we're done with.
All right, practice is over.
This round.
Your 4th place number is Chanwas right now at plus 233. Your moves are on your score sheets. You can leave them on the tables after each game. We'll collect them so I can enter scores. With that, good luck.
All right, we're underway. Competition starting here. And joining me in the booth, Will Welch of, well, you're back drilling at Bowlers headquarters a couple days a week, right, Will?
At least a day a week.
A day a week, yeah.
Mostly by appointment only, but one day generally consistency. Thursdays.
Aren't you special? By appointment only.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. There you see Andy Mills stepping up. Now the Bowlers drew for their lanes this round. They're going to bowl 4 games. Lane movement, once again, is going to be asymmetrical, so don't ask us to predict where they're going to move because we don't know yet. We'll get that information when you do. So there you see Andy Mills. Mills currently in the number 3 spot after qualifying at plus 244. Actually, let's get a little get you a little crawl on the screen here with our top 8. Now we're only taking 4 to the step ladder. There you can see all the scores. So Mills in 3rd, plus 244. He's paired up with Vance Vetter, who's your leader, at plus 286. It's a bit of a gap looking on the scroll there. 233 for Moss, and he's got almost 50 pins over Mr. Brown in 5th. So can David Brown make up? You know David Brown's game and stuff. You've been friends with him for a while. Can he make up 50 pins in 4 games on a fresh application of this pattern, especially because he's going to be going against players that had really fast starts on the fresh earlier today?
I think he can. I can't see right now, but I know he was throwing urethane to start today, and it looked really good for him.
Yeah, Brown, we'll get to him shortly as he's, as we said, a few pins of almost 50 out of the number. There you see Dave Bears. Bears has got some work to do. He's in 11th at plus 158. Bears paired up with, and I can't see who he's paired up with through the crowd here. Should see him coming on lane 3 momentarily, on lane 4 momentarily. Survey says.
Is that Sturmel?
It might be Sturmel. I think you are correct. Wow, this is a little weird too. All of a sudden Dave goes left lane and right lane for, okay, it's a bit of an odd start. So there you see your scroll for your top 8. So going on the screen. Cut was Matt Hibbard at plus 123. So Hibbard being, 110 pins out. He's just bowling to, I would think, barring a miracle, just increase the pay position. You finished in 16th this round. You're walking out with $400. Not a bad afternoon's worth of work as Bears gets the flopper there. Watch that 4 flop into the 7 and go down. Jacob Kent lent early today. Came out of the gates with the front 10 in the opening game. Kent currently in 13th place at plus 146 next door to Oliva. Oliva in 6th place at plus 198.
270 the last game, too.
Jim Schroeder had a nice finish. Schroeder 235, 245, 202 to get to plus 135 and get himself into the number 14 position. You'll see him come up on lane 8 on Oliva's pair. Trying to see where his cohort in crime went to. Not sure who. Lee was bowling by himself, apparently. No. Somebody will be back. I'm sure somebody's just talking over, hey, what did you see during practice? And it's not easy to come back on a fresh application and just go, hey, here's 5 minutes of practice. Let's get going
Tony's
again.
crossing with David Brown.
David Brown, okay. There we go. So, Brown, how's he handling the winter weather? Because he was a longtime Florida resident like you, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's bundled up. He's got the hand warmers, the gloves, the jackets.
So we'll take a look at a toss here by Schroeder and by Brown, and then we'll move on to our next group of 4 competing in this Cashers round. So with the high volume in the pattern today, you mentioned that Brown was using urethane early on. I mean, 31.5 mils in the pattern. You can't stay in urethane for long, can you, with that amount of volume in it? You can, like, build yourself a little something, but you can't stay in for long.
I think he threw it most of the day.
Did he?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, he's just kind of trapping. You can see it there. And
Yeah.
he's got the rev rate to get it to go through the pins.
Yeah, front 3 there for Brown. We'll watch Kent toss here, and then we'll make our way over to Cody Weigel. Weigel is the bowler. It's currently in second. And Kent, Messenger does not deliver. So there you see Weigel. He's in second plus 281. So just 5 pins out of the top spot. And that top spot's going to mean a lot getting into the step ladder. Guarantees you $1,500. Of course, everybody wants to take home the big money on top, $3,000. And not only do you get that big money on top, but thanks to our friends at Holtz Motors in Hales Corners, the Champions Bucket sitting right here by the booth, $150 in car care products for the interior and exterior of your vehicle. It's that white bucket sitting over on the left there. There is all kinds of goodies in that. We had a bunch of those this year. Holtz sponsored our Summer Sweeper Series along with American Place out at Country Lanes this past summer. We gave away a Winners Champions Bucket every week, and it's taken off like wildfire. So a lot of events we've done, Holtz has provided those buckets of love, as they call it, with everything you need for your car. And it's worked quite well for us.
Nice payout today, too. Like you said, $3,000 for first.
Well, you guys at Bowlers Headquarters added $2,000 in the prize fund. You paid for the live streaming fee, which is going to go up next year, knowing how long this tournament runs. No, next year I charge by the hour. No, but appreciate Chad and you guys bringing me in for this. And we had over 2,000 unique people watch in and out all during the qualifying round. So I'm sure we're catching a few people by behind now, starting to catch up with us on this Cashers round.
I know this tournament was a little bit of an idea when Chad was kind of recovering from ankle surgery, but it really took off. I mean, just the idea of it and getting all the sponsors, not only Bowlers Headquarters, Classic Greenfield, but Brunswick and also the
Tipsy Turtle.
Yep.
$1,500 for pot games for everybody that paid their
Incredible.
entry fees by December 31st. Irish Cottage, everybody paid that entry fee by December 31st. $1,000 eliminator, no extra charge to the bowler on that $200 entry, and a $200 entry fee. Walking out with 15 times your entry fee for first place. I don't think anybody can complain about that one bit.
Yeah, this has been a great event today.
And they've already booked January 30th next year for round 2 of this Greenfield Classic. Looking forward to that. And for those of you, if you missed it here and are looking for something to bowl tomorrow, we've got the Milwaukee Open. We'll be live streaming from Country Lane starting at 9 a.m. tomorrow. So I'll just sleep in my car tonight, I think, by the time I pack this up tonight and take everything over there.
You got any room for me?
No, honestly, if you look at my Equinox when this is done with all the Pelican cases and stuff like that, there is no room even in the other front seat. Some of my Instacrates are riding shotgun tonight on the way home. You can crawl up like in a ball down on the floorboards on the passenger side because that's where the Holtz bucket was this morning on the way here. So.
Well, there's room in my CRV then for us.
So there you see Hafman on lane 12. He's in 12th position. And
he crossing with Chad Moss.
He's crossing, I don't think it was Moss. Kabaski. He's crossing with Paul Kabaski, who had that great 279 game the last game to get into the number. So Weigel is crossing. Who's the gentleman on 9 and 10?
That's Dakota.
Dakota. Solanka, and Solanka currently in 8th at plus 184. So Solanka, once again, another one of those players that's, got 50 or so pins he's going to need to make up in a few games to try to get in the number. Actually, more than 50. It's 150. I'm sorry. No, it's 51. My math's off. I apologize. My goodness.
David Brown with the front 6.
We'll get back to him shortly.
There's another front 6 on lane 7, too. Trying to make ground in this 4 games here.
We'll watch Weigel here, and then we'll get up to 15 and 16 to watch our last few players, and then we'll get back to the hot pair on 5 through 8. There you go. Matt Hibbert is the man that's got a lot of work to do, 110 out. 17-23 or a plus 123 total. Just saw Blake Rieger, he peaked in. He's the number 15 spot, just 7 pins ahead of Hibbert. Chad Moss bowling with Hibbert. They're familiar with each other's games as they are teammates with the H5G brands, a team that's done well over the years in so many events.
Over 40, under 40 partners, too.
And Brett Pinnaker, the last bowler to be seen. He'll be stepping up on lane 15 shortly after Rieger completes his frame. We'll get back to Pinnaker as we've got some players pursuing perfection, one of those being David Brown.
Hopefully we just didn't put the cloud on him.
There is no such thing as the commentator's curse.
Vance Vetter might say otherwise.
Yeah. I was on him for his I was on for that 300 Junior Hall of Fame, so.
Okay. I got the bowl with him and Tony Oliva today, and Tony may have given him the cloud earlier. Jake Kennis had quite the fan club today. Did you meet Clark?
Yeah, 2 months old.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, long. I'm like going, that kid's. I don't know whether to say long, because whenever babies are born, they say the length, but now is it his height? Even though he's not standing up or anything, obviously.
Well, let's not talk about height.
Speaking of standing up, 10-pin does it and defies Jake Kent. Let's see what Brown can do for him.
Looked a little right.
He's got a little room to play with, which is surprising on the fresh with the urethane. Usually you get a little right early, and it decides to just stay there and maybe 245 or 210, but not that time for Brown.
Yeah, he may have added some surface. I didn't look or see.
Yeah, it's a new round of the tournament, so USBC rules allow between rounds of an event for any cleaning and surfacing of a bowling ball to happen, and so a few Aberline pads were definitely out for players. And we were talking about that before, too. Sometimes I saw a picture on the internet this week of somebody that tried to bake a bowling ball, and it looked like the surface of the moon. That's what you guys at Bowlers Headquarters are for. If somebody wants to make sure to get the oil of the ball, you guys have all the proper equipment to do that with rejuvenation and resurfacing.
Yeah, being in the business, I've heard, I put it in the oven at 350. Please don't. Oh, he got away with that one.
Yeah, he was begging from the backswing there to keep it on line. Tony Oliva's going right now. Good thing it's not match play. Even though they are 5-6 in the standings and they drew lanes 5 and 6, there is no match play in this portion. It's just simply piling on the pins that they had from their first 8 games of qualifying.
Jake with the late fall, the 10.
And how about that for
and that's documented.
How about that for Oliva? Okay, fine.
I don't want to hear about the carry from him now. That was live on YouTube.
Tony Oliva told me before we started that I just don't have the humor when it comes to bowling. I went to him. You know, there's 8 games of qualifying with 8 on a pair today. There's really nothing funny about that. He was comparing me to another bowling live streamer. And
oh, I did hear that.
Yeah. I'm like, there's nothing funny about 8 games with 8 on a pair.
I'm not saying it because I'm sitting right here, but you do an amazing job.
I appreciate that. And something that didn't do an amazing job, the 6 pin on the 10. So, yeah, it's fun. Like I said, it's a little different outlook for me with live streaming this event because I know a lot of the players. It's local. It's a little more of a relaxed atmosphere, especially with, like I said, 8 games of qualifying, 8 on a pair. Had some nice chats with people in the chat earlier and people posing questions. It's nice having a little bit of time for that, where normally if I'm doing the TV stuff at Bruce City, it's go, 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 because we're usually fighting a time frame and staying on time and getting in and out and making sure we're out of the way for leagues. So, yeah, this has been pretty neat today.
Yeah, got to see it firsthand watching you do the Bruce City stuff.
Got to be on, too.
Yeah.
Still haven't carried on TV, have you?
I've struck once.
Yeah, we'll have some fun stuff coming up in the year. I got to set a date here with Gina. We'll have a way at bowling, the fans of the Bruce City Bowling Show. They'll have a way to get on the TV show through entries and such, or we may have some qualifying rounds like we did last year with the trios that you were on the show for. So, yeah, we'll figure out what we're going to do with the second half of the season. We're waiting on a couple of contracts to come back with the I's dotted and the T's crossed, and we're definitely running through the end of April. How about that front 9 for Mr. Brown? Is this tournament USBC certified? Not that it matters. I mean, he's already got his once-in-a-lifetime ring, I'm sure, and he's probably got 80 other 300s to go with it. But it's going to make a nice jump in the standings. He was the first out of the step ladder by 23 pins, and now
that'll help him get there.
Yeah, that'll might not fight for the lead. He's 76 down on Vetter, but let's see where. Let's see what Vetter's at right now. Let's get over there. Vetter's having a solid game.
He's bowled great all day today. I got to watch it firsthand. It's like every time I looked up, 238, 257.
Yeah, no games under 200 for 8 games of qualifying. That's not easy to do here at Classic Lanes Greenfield, especially with that pair right next door. 3 and 4 has been the death of a few players during their round today. Another pair that bit a few players, which was kind of surprising, was 7 and 8.
That pair bit me.
That pair got you too? Okay.
Actually, no, that was 9 and 10.
Bring that up. So, yeah, usually it's but nobody can complain I got the bad pair because you bowled on all 8 pairs during qualifying. So, and I really don't think that when you caught a pair, because of how the asymmetrical movement was a was a huge factor for some players. It wasn't like somebody else moved to a pair and goes, what the hell am I going to do? Or that kind of thing. It wasn't like they were fully lost. At least it seemed that way from back here.
Yeah, and it was more like a league schedule movement today.
Okay.
Which was good because you also didn't have you weren't following the same people every game today.
Yeah. Yeah, asymmetrical skip's always better as competition gets through the day. How about it, Mr. Kent? Ooh, that 9-pin tried to stand. Here's the tease. Made it go away. I think Paul Kaboski wants to buy lane 7 and 8 when he's done. With that 279 that got him into the number, we'll have to see where he's at. This round moving pretty quick. As we may actually be done with this first game here in about 20 minutes. So bowler's not screwing around. Oh. And we still don't have perfection today. Nope. Another front 10 interrupted by a single pin. So, you want to hang around for another game, or are you bugging out?
Yeah, we'll hang out for one more.
All right, well, we're going to take a little audio intermission here because bowler's got to move. We don't know where they're moving to yet. We want to make sure we're all recombobulated and everything, and I want to make sure that we're comfortable here, and I got to refresh my beverage. I suggest you at home do the same.
Yingling's in Wisconsin now.
It's a long weekend. I'll have one tomorrow over at Country, as much as I'd like to have one here. Plus, now that's ruined my business with shipping New Glarus, taking it with me somewhere, and then bringing Yingling home and covering some expenses. I can't do that anymore. So I can take the New Glarus. I'm not getting anything back from it because since now Yingling's here,
nope.
It's disappointing. All right, he's Will Welch. I'm $2 Phil. We'll be back. Game 2 coming up.
22 just chipped it. That did nothing. Yeah, if somebody's coming at you with a 22, grab a ball.
Grab a bowling ball. Good to know.
Do you play it all?
Yeah, I know. My son tried.
Yeah, well, you should see the I'm not good. I was pretty well my first 8 years. No, it's not bad. It's just I have no skill. He said something on the make sure I dialed in. Yeah, I don't want to. Actually, I'm in the verb time. So if you want to take this side, if you I don't think that's getting too because I'm kind of worried if I'm shooting at you guys. I've never had that kind of loud before. Although it doesn't really matter. My job is easily. Okay, look. Let me see this. Okay. So right now, you're sitting behind me with my microphone here, and you're playing drums. Here you'd be sitting over there with my microphone facing this way, which picks up stuff from there. Also, you're playing a low volume drum set with low volume cymbals with that triple mic on in front of you anyway. Okay. Be a jam band. Just all jam bands. Really hard. I used to think I could. Decades ago. All right, I'm going to start moseying some stuff in there. Yes. I'll take it out of the cases outside.
No. I don't need to do that stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so we're underway. Game 2 of this 4-game Cashers round. Put the link in the live stream chat so you can check out the scoring on your own. Yeah, this one's going to turn around pretty quick. We'll start off here with Oliva, Kent. Oh, pardon me. Kent's on 9 and 10 if you're looking for Jake Kent. Got Beres getting ready to step up on 5 and 6. Oliva bowling with David Brown. We just saw Brown shoot a big game in the 280s. And there you see Beres starting off with the double. Brown stays hot with the double. Checking on Mills and company. Mills came in this round 3rd. Bowling advanced veteran was 2nd. Jason Becker doing a great job getting the scores in as quick as possible here, so we can give you the update. As we know, Dave Brown's going to be in the top 4 for the moment, just a matter of where he is. Okay, here we go. Vance Vetter, your leader, at plus 319. David Brown second, plus 298. That big 288 game for Brown moves him up. Cody Weigel drops to third at plus 287. Moss hangs in fourth, plus 270. Mills down to fifth, plus 255. Bit of a gap back to Oliva in sixth, plus 194. Pinnaker plus 186 in seventh. Hafman in eighth, plus 180. So that's 90 pins back with 3 to go. Everybody else 100 pins or more back. Well, Jay Kent 99 back, but I'm counting that as 100. I'm rounding up. It's my show. It's my prerogative, baby. That's not going to help Vetter's with the single pin miss. Great toss there by Oliva as he's climbed up into sixth. Bear is 111 out. It's a big game here. Front three is a great way to start a big game. David Brown likes the fresh. Pretty easy to tell when you've had 15 strikes out of 16 attempts. Pardon me, 14 strikes out of 15 attempts. He had a 10 pin in the 11th shot last game. I just found out David's favorite color is purple today, mainly because it's the purple hammer he's throwing out there. So now 15 out of 16. Pretty amazing.
Hey, you wouldn't need somebody that knows nothing about bowling to do color commentary, would you?
It's moving so fast, and I barely have time to talk to him. They're hauling, which is good for everybody. These guys are throwing a lot of strikes and ball nets.
That's good. I know what that is. That's when you get them all down.
Right. I could play a little music while you guys are doing it. You're probably playing snare drum and really operating, so.
Oh, perfect. Just make sure.
Don't hit the 2s and the 4s. Hit the 1s and the 3s.
Do that. You'll sound way too. Honestly, if you hit the 2 and the 4, ice might show up.
Okay. We got a band here tonight at Classic Lanes, and they're setting up in front of our booth and talking to Justin. And we're just comparing notes about how he doesn't know anything about bowling and I don't know anything about music, and we're having a good time with it. So, so yeah, if you're in the neighborhood tonight, come on down. No, I don't know if there's a cover charge or not, but hey, there's a new menu here at Classic Lanes Greenfield. And boy, that I'm going to say it again, that breakfast bowler burger. Oh, with the soft scrambled egg and the maple mayo. Yeah, that's one of my top 5 breakfast sandwiches from here on out. That could be a Sunday morning trip down here to Classic Lanes Greenfield. Have a Bloody Mary, have a breakfast bowler burger, and take it to town. We'll check in on Vetter momentarily, but, I mean, why change? Stay with David Brown, and woo! How about that? Wiggles the 2-pin, doesn't take it down. And the spare attempt. Who's going to fire first, Vetter or Brown? Well, it looks like Vetter. Let's get over to Vetter. There you go. Lane 4. An open, no doubles. First strike, actually, there in the 4th frame. Pinnaker having some struggles on 1 and 2, but Pinnaker a good chunk back in the field right now as he's 80-plus off the cut. Once again, a lot of these players just fighting for a little bit better visit to the pay window. Your difference between 16th and 10th is basically $100, going up in $20 or so increments. And the string ends for Brown. 4:10 left. Hey, Matt Duty, thanks for watching, man. Appreciate you coming down. I know we'll see you tomorrow at the Milwaukee Open. We'll be live streaming that event as well. Ooh, thought we were going to get a spare there out of Brown. $9 a.m. A squad, noon for B squad for our qualifying. Then we put our top finishers into a match play bracket as they'll battle in 2-game total pin matches to the title. Mills throws before Oliva. Mills gets the 7 to go late. He's Dutch. Oliva trying to make a charge here as Oliva is 76 behind the number. Mills just 15 out behind Chad Moss. We'll check in on Moss momentarily as he's the man on the number at plus 270. Wow, 2-pin goes between the 4 and the 7. Moss should be stepping up right lane. And trouble. 2 opens and nothing to offset. For the man on the numbers, so Andy Mills looking pretty good right now. Mills, though, just went through the face, got a lucky break to leave just the 6-10. So Mills having to deal with 3 and 4, and it's not the first time we've seen bowlers go Dutch on that pair. Find out one lane right away, figure out the other after. Go to Mills first. Mills gets the spare. Moss. How many things can go around the 4-pin? My goodness. Couple of weird hits today for Moss. He had a 7-10 a little earlier today. Like, smash 7, half 10 was just bizarre. So the pace of play going a little faster than anticipated. We're going to move the stepladder start up to about 6:45. Once again, we're going to end all the streams at the conclusion of this round, verify scores, and then the bowlers will get some practice, and we'll start the stepladder finals. 6:45 or a little earlier. Just make sure you've subscribed to the 10 on the Deck YouTube channel, and every time we go live, you'll get that notification. Make sure you can join us right away before the action starts. Even though the run of the top may have slowed down for Paul Kaboski, what a great day for the, I believe, super senior. I believe he's surpassed the age of 60. Moss can strike out. He needs to get the last 7 to get to 213. And you can't get the 7 without the first one. How about Vetter, 4 in a row? Ooh, a little quick out of the hand. And we've seen that on lane 3 all day long. Somebody gets the ball a little quick or a little left, and especially left and quick. Ball just doesn't pick up. And there you see the 2-4-8-10 for Vetter. Checking on Brown before Vetter shoots at that split. As he bounced back off the 410, looking to get the 266. Foundation frame. 6 wraps to 10. So into the 240s for max score for Brown. But hey, 500 for 2, you're making a move in this field, no doubt about it. And no conversion for Vetter. Let's see what Mills can do here. He's 3 for 3 on this lane this game. But he knows if he wants to get back into that stepladder position, he's going to need to start stringing them. The only good news for him right now is Moss down on the high end isn't really keeping up. Let's get over to Oliva. That one creeps high. And Oliva, who's 76 out, is going to need a lot of work the last 2 games. To make something happen. Samas working on the double, can still get to that 213. And can still keep Mills behind him. As Mills missed his spare in the 7th, then found a way to strike, of course, on lane 3 in the 8th. You get the open, and then, you find the other lane. Lose one, find the other. Moss won his first PBA regional title after a long regional career back in September out of Fox View Lanes in Waukesha. And you see right there, he knows how huge that shot was getting into the 10th frame. Get back to Oliva. 2-teen will cut a few pins into the deficit, but not a lot. Spare there, strike out, but David Brown looking to really chase down Vetter. He's only 21 pins behind. Brown can shoot 246. And Vetter's riding the struggle bus right now. As you see, Vetter looking at an open here on the 210. It's going to leave him with a max of 201. So we are going to have a new leader, and it's just going to happen in 2 games with David Brown making the big charge. I'll leave a Phil ball 218. He'll need some big numbers. Wow. Bears almost left the pocket 7-8. That 8-pin was spinning around. He's going, what else can happen right now? Trying to get back and make this number, and pins aren't agreeing with it. So player movement, once again, we're going to have a new leader with David Brown. We'll have all the verified official scores. We'll run those down for you as we're at the halfway point of this Cashers Round. 2 games remaining here from Classic Lanes in Greenfield, and the 2026 Greenfield Classic rolls on. 2 more games to determine our top 4 for our step-ladder finals. We're going to say 6:45 for that step-ladder time. If you got any family and friends that want to watch some of the players that make the step-ladder, let them know. They can watch it right here on the 10 of the Deck Productions YouTube channel.
something that you had to live through, I'd be like, I'm hearing it for the first time because I only learn songs that I think people want to hear.
Right. And that's the thing. And two, you gotta watch out for bands that every single other band on the planet plays.
Yeah, but like Chicken Fried, everyone plays because it works. It works every time.
Yeah.
It's like,
Bit of a balance. Yeah. Some of it.
All right, Mills and Vetter. You stick with them. Pinnaker was a bit out, same with Rieger. Should have your scoring update. Once again, that live scoring update's happening through that link you see pinned to the top of the chat here as we wind our way closer and closer to our step-ladder finals for our top 4 players after our 12-game totals are in the books. All right. So here you go. David Brown, your new leader, as we predicted, 2344 or a plus 344 total. 47 pins ahead of Vance Vetter at plus 297. Cody Weigel third, plus 257. Andy Mills up by a single pin over Chad Moss, 251 for Mills in fourth. Moss first out, 1 pin difference. A couple players trying to play catch up here. Ben Hafman, 253 in game 2 to get to plus 22 or get to plus 233. So just 18 pins behind Mills. Jake Kent now 23 behind. Tony Oliva 39 behind, and then you get to Solanka and beyond at 75 plus. But hey, 2 games to go. We've seen bowlers make big runs, put up 500 for 2, and make things happen. So no player, not even David Brown, is safe. We'll keep an eye on Brown. as he's moved up. They're out to get David Brown. Everybody's out to get David Brown right now. Hey, speaking of David Brown, let's put him on screen. There he is. Opening spare, then a strike, looking to double it up here in the third frame. What do you think? Oh, the messenger goes behind. Come on out. Don't they know who David Brown is? Don't they know how important he is for this event today? I guess not. Brown, hold on. Hoo-hoo. All right. Saw the angle. It came off his hand. Got a little, I got a little skittish. I'm sure he didn't. He knew it was good off the hand. Let's check in on Cody Weigel, leader coming into this round. 206, 170, so he's fallen back into third place, and he's only 7 pins ahead of fifth right now, so he's got to keep stringing him here to make sure he stays in. Front three. Oh, there's a little Rob Stone pork product for you. 4 in a row for Weigel. Checking on Chad Moss as Moss front 4 on lane 4, looking for the 5th in a row. Man on the number right now is Andy Mills, just 1 pin ahead of Moss. And Mills down on 7-8. He's got a pretty good view of what Moss is doing. There's a front 5. Mills, though, has the front 3 himself. But how about this on 3 and 4? Seen players struggle on this pair all day long. Moss goes, I'll throw the front 5. And Matt Hibbard's going, you know what, I'll match you. I'll throw the front 5 too. Unfortunately for Matt Hibbard, games of 136 and 162 has him firmly entrenched in 16th position at the moment. He has to make up 50 pins on Kaposki just to move up a spot and get an extra $20 at the pay window. Now he can do it. I mean, 300 here is always good. And Moss 6 goes low around the 10. So the spare for Moss keeps him on pace with Mills. Mills just left the 10 pin. So technically, Moss has moved around Mills. See what Hibbert can do here to stay perfect. And Hibbard ends the string. Over to Mills, picks it up nicely. Let's check in on Weigel again before Mills tosses again. Weigel, front 5. Nope. Geez. Wow, that's candidate worst shot of 2026 there for Mr. Weigel. I think that's a runaway winner. Brown, a little bit of a struggle here, but staying clean.
Suggest dumb stuff.
Mills goes high. And I believe there's a 4-pin standing behind. Oh, it fell. There was a 4-pin hit standing behind Mr. Mills, so look at that score corrected.
Is there going to be what? A quiz?
No, I'm just worried, like, setting up so close to the speakers that the rumbling with the feedback issue.
Unless you have, if you want to put your microphone right here. That's, because that's not going to be.
Okay.
Yeah, I meant to get back to you about that. You're like, yeah, we should have you sing. We should just go. I should go over your house. Or you can come by sometime and work on the trio. So then we can go over
And Brown's going to face an open now, and
So yeah, I forgot about that.
nobody wants to run away with the lead. I mean, it is almost 100-pin difference between Brown and Mills, but
Yeah, because you got to imagine the percussive volume piece right now.
you don't want to start throwing a couple opens in a row and not be able to make it up with doubles or more. And better, solid 9. Moss, don't count him out yet. I mean, possible 279 here. Better with the cover. Back to Oliva. We mentioned he's a bunch back. 39, but he's making a nice run this game. Oh, the 6-pin fully denies Oliva the strike. Mills looking to right the ship here after back-to-back spares. You hate to say that's right in the ship, but the way the scoring pace is picked up here in the Cashers round, it's got to take 3, 4, or 5 baggers to keep yourself in a stepladder advancing spot. See what Mills can do here, and then we'll check back in on David Brown. Brown will be stepping up in his 8th frame. Mills makes it happen. Over to Brown. And Brown scrambles the rack. That's our championship pair, 11 and 12. There will not be a rear L prior to the step ladder starting. We'll give the bowlers a few minutes to get their scores verified. We'll get a couple of cameras moved in position, and then we're going to get right into the step ladder finals. But there will be a fresh stream here on the 10 on the Deck YouTube channel for that step ladder. So for those of you watching now, we're going to end this stream once we're done with Game 4, and we'll get right back into the step ladder as quick as we can. So nice to see everybody in the chat playing nice. Try to check the chat myself and try to chime in on stuff, but it's just too damn busy right now. A lot going on, and for those of you that were here during the day, you saw the juggling cats I've been doing all day long with 4 pair feeds. Let's check in on Moss as he's going for his fill ball, so Moss will be in the 250s. Appreciate everybody watching. Appreciate everybody spreading the word, especially for the step ladder later. Even if bowlers can't watch live, even if bowling fans can't watch live, they'll be able to watch the archive on the 10 on Deck YouTube channel. Plus, tomorrow morning, once again, Milwaukee Open coverage starts 9 a.m. from Country Lanes in Franklin. And I'll leave it, boy, just when I thought he was going to start making a big run. Lane 11 bites up and gets him to the backside. Once again, one last chance I want to thank before the step ladder. All of our sponsors today with the Tipsy Turtle, Patio, Bar and Grill, the $1,500 they put into the Early Bird Pot Games, the Irish Cottage, the $1,000 put into the Early Bird Eliminator. Man, to put this all together, Chad Kloss, owner of Bowlers Headquarters. Thanks, Chad, for bringing us in for the live streaming and all the stuff we do here with Gina at Classic Lanes Greenfield with the Bruce City Bowling Show, now with live streaming this event. Looking forward to the 2nd annual next year. And once again to our champion tonight, $3,000, and then also the Bucket of Love from Holtz Motors. They've been doing it right for over 110 years. Check them out online, holtzmotors.com, or hey, stop by if you're looking for a new or used vehicle. Talk to any of the sales associates there. They'll get you set up and in a vehicle that you'll love. And they can handle your financing right on spot as well. So Brown looking to get to 223 after the struggles early in the game. Sorry, guys. I thought I had that link pinned before. I apologize. I will get that pinned right now for the scoring. All right, now it says it's pinned. I swear it said it was pinned before, too, but now we repinned it. So if you're looking for that link for the tournament scores, you guys are all set. Once again, for those of you joining us for the first time, if you're a Bowl TV subscriber, that's usually a crew of 4 or 5 working on those PBA, PWBA events. I am a crew of 1. I am your producer, director, floor director, A1, A2, cam op. Yeah, and commentary. Don't forget commentary. So, yeah, we do it all here, 10 on the Deck Productions. Appreciate everybody tuning in today for that. So, competition tightening up. Scores be coming in. And we will get you a scoring update. We'll get the players moved to their 4th and final game of Cashers Round. Last chance for bowlers to either stay in the top 4 or make their way to the top 4 for the step ladder finals, beginning literally 15 minutes after we throw the last ball this round. Looking like probably about 6:50 to 7 o'clock. My guess. They're going to slow down a little bit the last game because, you know, the ball they throw in Game 4 is so much more valuable than the ball they threw in Game 1. I forgot which coach said that, and it's stuck with me ever since. The ball you shoot, frame 1, Game 1, is no more or less important than the ball you shoot the 10th frame of your last game. You give away pins in first frame, it affects your overall scoring just as much as you give away pins in the 10th frame. So, something that's always stuck with me over the years. Game 4 coming up next here from Classic Lanes in Greenfield.
I almost adopted a baby.
Oh yeah, there was a baby in front of me. Down,
I was negotiating some pricing.
he's like, yeah.
How much for your baby?
How much for the girls?
You know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly.
How much for the
We'll come back breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. So you join the band. Mr. Wonderful. Was watching.
4 fried chickens. Loaf of bread.
Wants dry white toast. Watching. I thought it was supposed to be. I was flipping channels and working on some video editing the other night. I just wanted some background noise. Some Blues Brothers. Okay, music's right. Going on, it ended up being Blues Brothers 2000, which the music's really good. A lot of the movie's freaking horrendous.
Oh, really?
But the
Oh.
movie, the music
Yes,
in that movie
the
is
guest,
so
the
good.
musical guest,
Oh
yeah.
my god. The Louisiana Gator
Were
Boys
the,
is insane.
Judson Brown Band. What? Judson Brown Band?
Like here's
Oh, well.
like here's Travis Tritt, Bo Diddley, and Steve Winwood, Eric Clapton, and all these guys, the same band.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you've never seen it, just watch the end with
It's on
Eric
YouTube. You can just watch it.
It's probably out there, yeah. But it's
The ending scene, yes.
just insane.
Yeah. I mean, but it doesn't have Belushi, so you know.
Right.
You can't capture that.
He was the singer, man. He can't.
You can't recapture that.
I'm shifting that way as soon as this is all done, and then that way you guys can do whatever you have.
I mean, you're shifting like when we got to start, so it's fine.
Right.
We just don't, I don't want to lock you in and then be like,
Yeah.
He said he's gonna move everything over there, and
Yeah, because I got my cases and stuff over there already, so I'm just moving over there. If I gotta enter around to that table,
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I'm hoping they baby stuff in a little while. That's
we'll have more room for you.
yeah. Baby stuff over there, they might want to get it down. It's a mess. By the bar or something. Because it's gonna get hectic. I know it's Kevin, don't announce it. It's Jake Kent. It's Jake Kent's son stuff. Let Jake Kent. Oh, Eric, I thought you were getting a mic. No, my phone was ringing. I'm sorry.
I finally realized what we haven't blown up yet. We haven't done the whole. Now we know all the stepping
Somehow or another.
Make yourself at home. Just
I'm just gonna clear stuff out. We didn't say anything.
No, I blamed it on him because he goes, why can't you go like this in league? And then,
The graphics department needs a little help here. Apparently throwing up 3 titles at the same time isn't the smart thing to do. So we'll stay here because, as we know, Chad Moss should have just gotten himself into the top 4 with just this 1 game remaining. Scores are being updated as we speak. We'll give you that full rundown in just a minute. The link for the live scoring is in the top of your chat.
I come up to the Greenfield music around all the time. Oh, that's where I buy most of the shit. It's such a great store, man. Have you been there? Oh, yeah. I mean, as far as my trade. Yeah. Well, the trade is, it's worth $40. Yeah. Man, some of the stuff, it's just steel. I don't know, this snare drum was brand new. And I got it, it said used on the tag, it's got to be restock. I can't figure out what's wrong with it. You know, I'm like, oh shit, all right, I'll take it. Nothing, everything's perfect. I haven't figured it out. There's so many things up there. Oh shit, it's $500 snare, I got it for $220, something like that. So, yeah, used. I'm like, oh fuck, I'll just brand new heads, no, not tuned, no fingerprints on it. I'm like, what do you mean used?
Somebody that had never,
Oh, they
ever.
hate them. No, they hate them. So
like
I
an
think,
overstock.
yeah, I think they get shit in from weird sources, but the place in Kenosha did not do that. Greenfield, all the time. You walk in.
That is like a major hub.
You know Gavin Harrison is? Yeah. Oh, Porcupine Tree Drummer? Yeah. Oh my god. So he's got his own signature snare drum, right? It's like $1,500. I walk in, there's a brand new one sitting there, used it said, and they wanted $599 for it. I'm like, wonderful. I mean, I'm like, how much can I sell to get it? I'm like, it ain't that bad.
Oh, this is on today?
Oh no, this was a couple weeks ago, but I had to put it out of my head, like, I don't care, I'm not gonna, don't need it.
What's that one guy? He's got some slobber. Brian, that one guy that phones. Like, where's the chain?
Oh, that works there? Yeah, I don't know. That,
Already years ago. I mean,
oh.
I actually bought a kit. Well, Frankenstein stuff with a buddy of mine.
Yeah. Huh.
Get some deals for sure.
Never traded stuff. Never traded stuff. As good as gold. This should not have come off.
All right, let's get you your scores here. David Brown still your leader, plus 366. Chad Moss bumps up in the second. That big 258 game we caught in game 3 gets him to plus 308. Plus 297 for Vance Vetter, even with the 200 game stays in, but it is a tight competition. As Andy Mills is now your man on the number at plus 286, just 18 pins behind Cody Weigel. Ben Hafman's had a heck of a round, 225, 253, 222 so far to get the plus 255. Honestly, even Tony Oliva, 47 pins out at plus 239, still with a decent chance after that. It's 70 pins or more out, so outside chance somebody could make it, but that would be a front 8, front 9, and we'll definitely hear that start to make some noise. So let's check in on David Brown. 58 pin advantage for Brown. Problem is he's yet to strike here in his first 3 frames.
That was just a mere suggestion. I didn't know. I only listened to this. Mixed trios. Yes.
Now Mr. Brown's found something. it back to Moss in second, and then we'll track down Mr. Mills. I believe Mills is on 13 and 14 with Vetter. So 3-4 right with each other, and they're only 11 pins difference. Vance Vetter plus 297, plus 286 for Mills. And there you see Moss now after the first frame open, 3 in a row. Trying to make sure he has that spot in the step ladder. See what Mills can do here. So Weigel first out, but it's just by less than a mark. As soon as we get Weigel up on the lanes, we'll get you over to him and get you an update on how he's doing. Should be on 5 and 6. Yeah. Here he comes. Actually, we'll get back to him. Vetter's going to shoot before Weigel gets up. Vetter Dutch. And Vetter's only 29 up on Weigel. So here over to Weigel. Double here would be huge for him.
Dude, you got a lot of shit. I got a lot of shit that's going down. You got a lot of shit here. It's all going over the country, so I can do it all again tomorrow. Oh, that's right. Yeah. And I got to go over there and I haven't put the pattern in the machine yet.
So a 3-bagger here for Weigel can go a long way. Try to get past Mills. As Mills and Moss. I'm sorry, Mills is not bowling with Moss. Mills is with Vetter on 13 and 14. So we got the 3-bagger up there now for Weigel. So Vetter and Mills are going to hear some footsteps. Not so much for Mills as he's bounced back from that second frame open with a 4-bagger. There you go, Vetter. Keeping it rolling. And Bears, he's with that. Let's just check in on the score for Brown. Yeah, Brown 4-bagger after that open in the third, so working to keep Moss and Vetter behind him. Great toss there by Vetter. We'll check in on Moss again in a moment once Mills throws. Hibbert up on the pair with Moss currently, so we'll see Mills try to get his 5th in a row ASAP. 5th place is going to be a painful spot today. $725 isn't a bad payday for morning into the evening's worth of work, but missing out on the chance for the $3,000 on top if you were to get through the step ladder. Yeah, that's a big chunk of ka-ching there. Great toss by Mills for 5 in a row. It's coming down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. As Hafman having some struggles, so I don't think he's going to get there. Yeah, Hafman, no doubles through 6 in an open, so yeah, take Hafman out of the equation. Great toss there by Moss. Back to Mills. Mills, half a dozen in a row on the board. Brown just left the 10-pin, picked it up. So even going strike spare out in the 9th and 10th frames. He'll be at 220s, or the 2-0s. Strike out for the 220s. So barring Moss going off the sheet, even if Moss goes off the sheet, Moss at 258, 2-0, yeah, it's not enough. No, hold on. It's a 58-pin difference. Yeah. Yeah, Brown's going to need to at least get 201 to keep Moss in the rearview mirror. And right now, if he spares, if he spares on the 9th and gets good count in the 10th, he'll get past that 2-0. Let's get you back over here as Vetter keeps striking as well. And I don't think Weigel can catch him anymore. No, Weigel just spared in the 6th frame. And, ooh, well, maybe I spoke too soon. That's an interesting way to get 5 for Vetter. Let's take a look at Weigel. Clean with that 3-bagger. And he was only 18 pins behind Mills. Behind Vetter, he's 29. But it's going to take mandatory strike mode for Weigel to get in the step ladder. Brown missed the single pin. My goodness, that could change things up in a hurry. Back over to and the open frame there for Vetter. stay with Mills, and then we'll get down to Brown. As Brown's going to be firing in the 10th frame, and he wants to keep Moss in the rearview mirror. Great toss by Mills. Mills definitely keeping Weigel in the rearview. So Brown gets 1. Now he just needs 9 on 2 shots, and it keeps Moss in the rear view for sure. Moss can get to 258, and he can lock himself in the number 2 spot. Oh, cave in that big 4. That's worth a smile and a high five. Matt Hibbert just playing teammate right now more than competitor. So that would get Moss to 366. Yeah, so 9 pins on 2 shots here for Brown. Locks in the 1 spot. And I don't think Vetter, Vetter can't get Moss. And then it's between Vetter, Mills, and Weigel for the 3-4 spots. There's your 1 seed for Brown. And, half there for Moss. Mills, just picks up that single pin. So 241 for Mills. Can't get past Moss. Definitely getting past Vetter. 11 pins. Well, not definitely getting past Vetter, but Vetter's going to have to double. And then it's up to Weigel, too. So Mills, 2-4-0. Weigel, you're going to see him stepping in your picture on the left side of your screen on lane 5. Weigel can get to 245, and he can get past Vetter. He can't get past Mills, but he can get past Vetter, depending on what Vetter does in the 10th frame. Huge shot here for Weigel. It's a must-strike situation. Mandatory strike mode. If Weigel wants any chance to get past Vetter, barring Vetter having another massive open frame. So we know Brown 1, Moss 2. Ooh, that makes life interesting. Vetter can get to 233. And get to 223. Only 225 for Weigel, yeah, so Weigel can't get there. So fully unofficial. Your opening match in the stepladder, they're bowling together right now. Mills and Vetter. Moss, your 2 seed. Brown, your 1 seed. All right, so there you go for Vetter. 223 is going to be enough. Keep him in the stepladder. He'll just flip-flop positions with Mills. We're going to end all the streams. We're going to turn this around pretty quick. Don't stray too far, ladies and gentlemen, at home, because we're going to come back live in less than 10 minutes. You'll have a brand new stream here on the 10 on the Deck YouTube Productions channel, and we will get underway with our stepladder. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for backing up my scores. In the chat. We'll see you in a few minutes here on YouTube.